What's up, everybody? I'm Montez. I'm one of those people who wholeheartedly believe that I was scammed when buying the KRAFTGUN. And I guess we'll kind of find out if I was scammed or not when I unbox it. That's actually right. I received it. I will tell you guys the story first before I unbox it. So October 18th, I believe, or October 15th, I placed the order. Saw an ad on Facebook or Instagram, I forgot which one. Placed the order, and after I placed the order, I got the email saying that it would take about 30 days to get it because it's coming from some factory or whatever. And that in my brain said, okay, this is going to be a Chinese Chinese product, which always sounds funny saying, because I kind of don't like when people say that, because look on a lot of your items, a lot of things are made in China, including shoes and all these electronic devices, and you know, it's either made in China or made in India or made in Vietnam. So that's kind of stupid to say as far as it being a China product, but I expected, okay, fine, one of those things that kind of got me. I mean, I'm one of those people that are guilty of staying up entirely too late and ordering something that looks cool, and most of the time it's fine, but then some of those times, all of a sudden I'm surprised by, I don't get a tracking number for a while, then a week or two later I get a China tracking number, and I'm like, oh shit, great, now I gotta wait for a while. So fast forward from October to November, as some of you might have seen my message on Facebook, I emailed them and asked for a status update because I was promised 30 days and I haven't received any sort of tracking number of any kind. They let me know that there was a bit of a delay and that they would push mine up in the queue for it to be delivered, or be shipped out by like the 26th or 27th of November or something like that. So this was from my emailing them 30 days after the order, which was when it was supposed to come to me or be delivered. And their response was that they would send it out, blah, blah, blah. Well, November 26th came, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, no tracking number. So I started to get a little bit frustrated. December rolls around, still nothing. Even mid-December, on the 15th, I believe, still nothing. Oh, sorry, actually the 5th or something like that, still nothing. So right then I emailed again to no avail. So first thing I did was be happy that, well, one, my bank is awesome, so I could do a chargeback anyway, but I was happy that I actually ordered this via PayPal, because PayPal is pretty good at handling disputes. So I put in a dispute, I escalated it immediately to put in all the email communication that I had with them, which was very little, just wanted response. Explained the whole story, gave them a link to the Facebook post with my comment, gave them a link to the Instagram, all those good things. And they had until the 15th, end of the day of the 15th, to respond to this escalation, or PayPal was simply just going to give me my money back. Well, time ticked, tick, 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 and I got my money back. So here I am thinking, I'm not going to get it, whatever. Well, surprise, surprise, like on the 19th of December, or some one of those days, I forget, I get an email from Kraft, or this company, with my tracking number. I was like, okay. So I put it in my tracking app. I use Parcel for tracking on iOS, and I just called it We Will See, because since I did the chargeback, I figured maybe I wouldn't get it. Maybe they will recall the package or something. I don't know. But that package is here. And this next part of the video, I will turn the camera and basically show unboxing this FedEx package. I will not be sending them money for this because, hey, I just consider the cost of business for them, because I reached out several times, only got the first response, and over 30 days later, in fact, 60 days later, I got my tracking number. So this is just going to be the cost of doing business. I will not be sending you guys money to basically pay for what you sent me, because you lost the whole dispute with PayPal to begin with. You had all that time to respond with the tracking number and say, hey, here's the tracking number, you know, sorry for the inconvenience or whatever the case may be. So yeah, here you go. With the camera, because I'm not using any sort of social media camera to be able to just double tap and flip the camera or anything like that. So here's the box it came in from FedEx. Open this thing up. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see. And it says KRAFTGUN. Let's get this guy out. Hold on. Has a little bit of weight to it, which is awesome. It's not some cheap little thing, it doesn't seem like. Let's get this box open. And I do hope that everybody else gets their packages too. I hope for craft's sake as a business that other people didn't just do a chargeback. Put that there for now. Actually, in the box. Because that would just make them lose a ton of money for something that they probably should have. And should probably, you know, send out the tracking numbers or whatever. So let's open this box. It's a little bit of air suction like it's an Apple product. Nothing inside the box, no branding, just the box branding on the outside. Nice handle, same thing, no branding inside the box, nothing outside the box. Put that there. And here we go, the KRAFTGUN. It does have instructions. That comes in the plastic bag. I'm assuming these are the tips. So let's see, let's check this bag out. Yeah, so here are the tips and the charger. And I guess the next thing I'll do is maybe have some sort of review. Thanks, guys. So the moral to this is I'm not really sure what to tell everybody else out there who hasn't received theirs, and I don't know how many months have passed, but I did get mine. It did take 60 days, 30 more days longer than the promised date. And I didn't get the tracking number until, I want to say, what, over 2 weeks after they promised to ship it in the first place. So I'm not sure what to tell you, but it definitely wasn't a scam. It just took freaking forever, and that is unacceptable. I'm sure that what probably happened, because I did a little bit more research, is that if you go on Alibaba and search massage guns, you will see a bunch of, even this one, with the same packaging, the same tips. And so it seems as though these companies, or at least these other companies that are kind of coming out the woodwork, do have a really good product. It isn't very, very loud. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me go grab it, because I'm charging it right now. But that's not too loud. I took the tip off, so, because I was switching tips, but there's the on switch, and this button is to change the power. So it's not very loud. It's actually a really good sturdy product. And I got it. But I think what these companies are doing is they're going on Alibaba, they're buying this percussion tool, they're adding their own branding onto it, and they're selling it. So I think the late part of it is that they ordered this from a site like Alibaba. They ordered a bunch of them, and they had to wait for them all to get to them so they can obviously ship them out. That's the most logical thing that I can think of. So at that point, is it a scam? No, not really. I mean, I got my device. I got exactly what they said comes with it. The quality is exactly what they said it would be. it just may be a little misleading because you can get this same thing for far cheaper than you paid for it through them just by going to Alibaba. So the experience was interesting. I do love the gun. I did get all my money back because they took too long to respond to PayPal. So technically I got it for free, which is way cheaper than you can even get on Alibaba. So I can't really complain. But I love it so far. I have used it a little bit before I put it on the charger. It feels amazing. But yeah, so hope that helps anybody out there. If not, sorry, definitely, I don't know, shoot me a message or with any questions that you may have. They're definitely not paying me for this air quote review, because it's not really a review, just my response to kind of help people, because it does look like a scam when you have a bunch of comments that kind of say the same thing, that, oh, I just got mine, it was well worth the wait. There's hundreds of comments that say that. And it is worth the wait, I guess, but it's not, I don't want to wait for it. I want it in the time that you told me you were going to get it to me. But it is a very good product. I'm not sure how long everybody else had to wait, whether that's the 30 days, 60 days. I've seen some people that said they've been waiting 6 months. I don't know what's true or what's false anymore on those things. All I know is I got mine. I just wanted to help you guys out to let you know I did get it. It isn't a full-on scam. I guess you will get it. It just takes time because they're not actually manufacturing this. They can't be. If you, like I said, if you go on Alibaba, you will see the exact same thing. It just has no branding. Shit, you can even do it yourself if you really wanted to. If you had the money, you can buy a bunch of these things, even have them branded with your logos and buy them. The smart thing would be to have them in stock in hand so you can send them out fast to your customers. But hey, thank you guys again for watching. I'm Montez. Again, send me messages if you have any questions. Thanks.